I come up with my sermon topics after a lot of prayer, a lot of conversations with people in the church, and just sensing where society is at the moment. And I found that to be a good recipe for finding the right sermon series. I can usually tell if a sermon series should become a book by the reception, the response that I get from our church. If they keep dozing off in the middle of each sermon, I know that that's not a good topic. But if they're engaged and asking a lot of questions, then I think that particular series has potential. The sermon series Awestruck became the book You Are Never Alone because I've been always impressed with the fact that John told us that he could not include all the miracles he saw in his gospel. So I've wondered, why did he select these? And he told us so that we would have faith. And so the reason that these sermons became a book is because I hope they allow people to discover a deeper faith. I'm often asked if someone else does my writing for me. My response is, I wish they would. But no, I do it all myself. I do. In fact, I still write longhand, and I've got the callus on my finger to prove it. I do have a team that helps me in a variety of ways on the books. I have an editorial team. I have a magnificent marketing team. Our publisher is just phenomenal. So there are many great people who come together to generate the work, and I really appreciate the phenomenal team that I have. There are some similarities, but some very distinct differences between a sermon series and a finished book. It's my desire that when someone reads the book, they have no idea, no clue that it was once a sermon series, because I believe that the eye and the ear receive messages differently. And so I want to take the sermons and really craft them into tighter, more poetic, more words with deeper punches in them than the sermons had. And so there are some similarities. The core message is likely the same, but the end result is going to be quite a bit different. When I write, I have a target audience. I think of a single mom, I think of a truck driver, and I think of an elderly person. For some reason, that trio of people is a representation of the people that seem to benefit from a message of encouragement. And I like to write books for people who need encouragement. And I often say, I write books for people who don't like to read books. I like to take a message and put it in an accessible format so that people who either don't have time to read or are not inclined to read, that they take a chance on reading a Lucado book.